There are rumors that Oklahoma reportedly wants out of the Big 12. Shea Pepler joining us for this legit or not. Shea, college football radio host Paul Feinbaum had the following to say: I can think of one school in the Big 12 that would like out pretty desperately. And if that happened, would it have a domino effect? He asks rhetorically. That school, he continues, is the University of Oklahoma. Now, OU's president has disputed these comments, but Shea, legit or not, to say the Big 12 would become something like the Big East if Oklahoma decides to go elsewhere.
Can I say legit and nah? And I guess I could start with the nah.
I don't know. It depends on how you back up your legit and nah.
I'm going to start with the nah first. You're saying could they become the Big East because they lose some of their luster,
Sure.
right, if their best schools go elsewhere? Well, I've heard if Oklahoma leaves, likely Oklahoma State goes with them. And then what happens? Texas maybe becomes an independent? There's a lot of question marks there. So I agree. I guess now here's my nah and legit all in the same thing. I agree if Oklahoma leaves that, yes, the Big 12 would lose some of its luster. However, I guess the second question, and this would go along with the Big East comment, is then does that mean if Oklahoma and Oklahoma State leave, does it become a basketball conference like the Big East is now? Obviously, the Big East doesn't have any football. But if you look at that conference, then it has Kansas, Baylor, TCU on the rise.
Great basketball programs.
Kansas State on the rise. Great basketball programs. Now, I'm not saying those schools would eliminate their football programs, but I think the Big 12 would solely become a basketball conference should Oklahoma and Oklahoma State leave. Now, the Big 12 has gone through a lot of changes, you could say. You know, you look back in 2010, Missouri, A&M, they leave for the SEC. Nebraska goes to the Big 10.
Colorado to the Pac-12.
Colorado goes to the Pac-12. I don't want to say they were lucky to survive that, but, you know, they came out on top. The Big 12 now plays a round robin as it is. They don't have enough schools. They're just now this year going to play a conference championship game. So if these schools leave, who's coming in? What happens? Maybe it becomes a predominantly basketball conference.
All right. Let us know what you feel about the Big 12, its future, and whether Oklahoma would be wise to, if as Paul Feinbaum suggests, leave the Big 12. Use the hashtag The Rally and join the conversation.